Today's horoscope, Aries August 19th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. While some elements of the day are disorienting, you could discover new ways of getting your message across that are a little non-traditional but very satisfying today. Your attitude about future growth and improvement is evolving as the Sun aligns with retrograde Mercury. You're coming across with a bit of mystery that works in your favor. Further information or an epiphany about a creative or romantic matter can figure strongly. Reviewing old ideas can lead to new methods that can be very important in the coming months. This might also involve new old opportunities, as someone from your past could reappear or a past issue might wrap up. Consider, however, that today's ideas and discussions can serve as significant turning points, but you don't yet have the whole story. Later today, there can be minor and temporary discouragement. For example, you can feel under the weather if your heart isn't in what you're doing. Delays might temporarily pull you away from the things you enjoy doing. Past mistakes or unfinished business can surface, and handling a duty may be necessary before moving on. Recognize the need to adjust existing projects if it helps you go forward lighter and happier. Prepare for a gorgeous period today. In fact, you'll be experiencing a glorious moment for true love, romance, and fertility. Mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet of the mind and communication, will caress the mighty Sun and make love in your solar house in the midst of the retrograde phase. This guarantees a significant breakthrough around matters of the heart for you, which will fill you with euphoria and sweetness. If single, do not waste this energy. Set up a memorable date with a sweetheart, preferably overlooking mountains or nature or dining out beneath the stars. You could soon realize you found the one. Insight may come to you when you least expect it. You may see your financial journey in a new light since Mercury retrograde in Leo will square Uranus in Taurus and conjunct the Sun in Leo. Investing in your professional and financial avenues is not easy. There might be something that you would love to pursue, like a passion project or a creative venture at work. However, you may want to clarify what it will entail before committing to it. Luckily, you could have an unusually direct conversation about the financial aspects of this endeavor. Intensity is not your way, although it might be recommended if you are beginning to feel sick lately. For example, you may want to consider intensifying your consumption of water, something highly recommended at this time. Try making it a habit to drink a couple of glasses of warm water before your morning coffee or tea. To further hydrate and nourish your cells, invest in a juicer and make healthy drinks from fresh fruits and vegetables. Here is a day to relax, dear. After the highly active period these last few days, you probably feel a need to slow down. You will do yourself a lot of good if you opt to relax, and those closest to you will also appreciate the newfound calm. Take advantage of this temporary calm to turn towards your sentimental life. In this domain, your vibrations will rock and caress you. Following a positive influence on Venus in your work sector yesterday, the Moon is concluding its monthly visit to your career sector by forming a favorable aspect with Uranus in your income sector. This occurs at an important time because it not only enhances your professional instincts, imagination, and provides substantial information related to income, work, and career but also coincides with changes happening across all three areas. Meanwhile, today the Moon transitions into your friendship sector, initiating the build-up to a full moon that will positively impact social interaction, communication, and relationships. It is just as Mercury is spending his first weekend back in your romantic sector after retrograding back in 3 days ago that the Sun has reached his last. Mercury's return has been a reprieve, otherwise when the Sun left last week this would have been the end of all cosmic focus on matters of the heart for the year. But Mercury did retrograde back and in retrograde motion is even holding the doors open to the past and second chances. Daily Planetary Overview. Today, you might experience a sudden and surprising realization that seemingly comes out of nowhere. With Mercury retrograde in Leo aligning with the Sun in Leo and squaring Uranus in Taurus, you may find yourself having one of those aha moments mid-retrograde. It's like a light bulb suddenly flickers on, and everything begins to make sense. But here's the catch: this newfound clarity might not be the easiest thing to accept. Sometimes, understanding the full picture can be a hard pill to swallow. You might need some time to sit with this realization before deciding how to move forward. Have you ever had a moment where everything just clicked, but the truth was a bit overwhelming? Maybe it was when you finally connected the dots about a relationship or a career decision. Those moments can be enlightening, but they can also be tough to digest. Today might bring you one of those moments, a puzzle piece falling into place that reshapes the entire picture. And that's okay. Give yourself the space to process it all before taking any big steps. As you work through these realizations, emotions might start to bubble up. It's perfectly normal to feel a bit off balance when clarity strikes unexpectedly. If you're feeling overwhelmed, take a deep breath and remind yourself that it's all part of the process. You're gaining insight, and that's a powerful thing. But it's also important to keep your emotions in check before making any impulsive decisions. We've all been there, acting in the heat of the moment only to regret it later. Today's energy is asking you to slow down, reflect, and approach things with a calm and rational mindset. Now, if you're typically someone who's more reserved with their emotions, today's cosmic alignment might give you the nudge to express yourself more openly. Sometimes, letting others in on what's going on in your inner world can bring clarity, deepen connections, and improve relationships. Have you been holding back on sharing your thoughts or feelings? This could be the perfect time to open up and create more meaningful bonds with those around you. As imaginative ideas race through your mind, you'll find that you're able to communicate these thoughts clearly and effectively. Whether it's brainstorming with colleagues, having heart-to-heart talks with family, or sharing dreams with a partner, the support and feedback you receive could be incredibly valuable. Discussions today are likely to flow smoothly, and the suggestions you get might just turn out to be worth their weight in gold. And speaking of progress, today's energy is also great for handling financial matters. Whether you've been eyeing a big purchase or looking to make some smart investments, this could be the perfect moment to act. Maybe you've been considering buying something that's been on your wish list for a while, or perhaps you're thinking about making a larger investment, like a car or even a house. Whatever it is, your instincts are on point today, and the advice you receive from others is likely to be more reliable than usual. So, if someone you trust gives you financial guidance, don't hesitate to take it into consideration. Now, let's talk about spending. We all know the rush of excitement that comes with treating ourselves to something nice. Maybe you've been holding off on a purchase and today feels like the right time to finally go for it. That's great. Just remember to invest wisely. You don't have to splurge on one big item sometimes. Spreading your spending across a few smaller, meaningful purchases can bring more satisfaction. And if you're dealing with larger financial matters, like settling debts or finalizing big transactions, today's cosmic energy is in your favor. But as always, balance is key. You're in a good place to make thoughtful decisions, but that doesn't mean you should throw caution to the wind. Trust your instincts, listen to the advice of others, and approach your financial matters with the same calm and clarity that you're bringing to the rest of your day. So, as you move through today, remember to take a moment to reflect. How are you feeling about the insights and realizations coming your way? What steps can you take to navigate through them with grace? And when it comes to your finances, what smart moves are you ready to make? We'd love to hear how you're handling today's energy, whether it's a breakthrough moment or a big financial decision. Sharing your experiences can help us all learn and grow together.